Texas. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The reigning league MVP Lamar Jackson trotting onto the field and leading the way now in his third season in the National Football League as this Baltimore offense gets set to go.
We've had dual threat quarterbacks in the NFL in the past, and we've had some really good ones. But I don't know if we've had one quite like Lamar Jackson. Led the league in touchdown pass with 36 last season. Set the all-time record for rushing yards in a single season for a quarterback at over 1,200 yards. And he led his Baltimore Ravens to a 14-2 regular season mark. Best in the NFL. The sky is the limit for Lamar Jackson.
It's complete to Brown, right side. A good pickup there, a 22. A big hitter to start the drive, has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Now Dak Prescott leading the way onto the field. His 5th year now as a starter as he gets the keys again to this Dallas Cowboys offense.
I love his mobility, and I think he continues to get better and better as a pocket passer. But how about just his plain intangibles that he brings to the position? Mental toughness, as well as a physical presence that helps power any offense.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
This is Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Prescott from the gun. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Now Jackson. It past the 30, almost to the 25. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
And the Ravens 1st down.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Right at
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. He'll find the rookie from Oklahoma, CeeDee Lamb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 71 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Now this will make it into the end zone. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
A gain of 10.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the gun, Jackson. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Jackson from the shotgun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Ravens.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Offense.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block it, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
And Jackson throwing once more. And that is incomplete here. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points. Not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, it's Elliott, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. He'll give this one to Ingram to start things out. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Raven ball carrier.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Gerald McCoy. Dak Prescott sacked.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think
And Andrews lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. A first down carry by Elliott. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Prescott.
At the 22-yard line.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And the Ravens first down.
They run the option as Jackson will hand it to Ingram. And he stopped immediately there. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
A loss at 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
He's miles away and smiling.
And happy. Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the 1st quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now have Jackson on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And at the 50-yard line.
Prescott now from the 50. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers.
For the Cowboy field goal. A 35.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And that will do it for this first half. So we have... All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Justin Tucker.
Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. Now this will make it into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the receiving team.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
His throw's going to be incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team? I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The defense for the Cowboys getting set to go. And they have forced now 4 turnovers, Mr. Davis. How have they been so effective?
It's hard to get a read on them if you're on offense because they're coming from different angles, different formations, different looks. But bottom line is, if I'm the defensive coordinator, anything on my play sheet appears to be working right now. You point it out all the time when we call games. Once they get that first one, it becomes a frenzy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's snowballed here in this one. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. The first throw for the backup, Griffin. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd down and 14.
From the shotgun, Griffin. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's 2nd down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Intercepted.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And now the third-year man out of Rutgers, it's Gus Edwards. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Griffin. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
Pollard, the ball carrier.
Malik Harrison on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick.
At the 13.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
9 yards to go.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, Griffin. That's caught. It's Chris Moore. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st down, Baltimore.
Griffin going to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
He's going to find his receiver, Chris Moore. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. And that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Griffin, and incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And
3rd and long. It's Griffin. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. They'll run on 1st down. Edwards. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
the tackle made.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They run once more with Edwards. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay there to make the grab. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. The return man, Wilson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it. Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up their four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
35-yard line.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Face mask. Defense.
Boy, a tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
He was brought down.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5, pickup of 3. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 5-yard line.
After the interception, here's Griffin. Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
Griffin's pass.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Outright, this is Boyle, the tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Brings up second and
Open man is Duvernay. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered.
You know, this is the regular season partner. We'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, you got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, partner, it's just preseason, but it always feels good to be in victory formation, taking the knee for the W.
Yeah, I've often thought to myself when I watch these preseason games, some teams need the wins more than others. You know, if you're established and you're used to winning, not quite the same. But if you're trying to learn how to win, it's important to get it done. And to be able to kneel down at the end, even better.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from